Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome to It Happened on a Sunday. Yes, it is happening on a Sunday. And I am very grateful to be up and out of bed. I've been sick under the weather for since the last live stream, actually, since right after the last Tuesday night live, Christmas Eve. And so I'm out of bed. I'm in the studio. I got it organized a little bit. Defcon Clark says that sound should be called the Irish Lighthouse. Um, so I'm up and I got popcorn. I got some hot tea with lemon and honey. And I got some chocolate. Hi, Cetra. Cetra's on, Cetra and Defcon Clark are on Twitch, as well as Brett and Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Um, Benjamin's on Facebook. Mrs. Riley. Hi, Stephanie. Am I wearing my bare feet? No, I'm going to put the bare feet on at the end of the show. I can't work the pedals with the bare feet all the time. Although, if you watch the Fractal, the G66 Fractal video, rig Fractal Friday rig rundown, I did do that with the bare feet on. I did do that barefooted. Forgive me, because if I talk too much, it starts to cough. Hi, Bob. Bob's on Facebook. Twitch and Dave Dub. I hope you're feeling better. I think you said you were sick too. Um, a lot of weird stuff going around. Bonnie Troy. Hey, Bonnie. I am coming out down your way. I want to get some more popcorn. Coming down your way for the 30A Songwriters Festival. 30A. That is, hmm. Oh, here we go. Where is the, it's a great singer-songwriter festival. I played it last year with Katie Martin as well. This year it's Katie Martin and I. How come I can't see it? Wow. Oh, there it is. Just here we go. These are some of the artists. Be hard, you have to zoom in. Melissa Etheridge is the big headliner. And I'm a big Melissa Etheridge fan. Um, but I'll be there. Katie Martin and I will be there as well. We'll do some shows together, some stuff together. And then it's headed off to NAMM. It can be NAMM. So Bonnie, that's right near you. That's in Fort Walton Beach, down by Panama City Beach, and then the other side is, I think it's Pensacola, right? And maybe it ends in, oh, Destin. That's where it goes to. I think it's a long festival. It's a long, long way. Cousin Brandon, happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hi, Jeannie. Jeannie's on YouTube. Tara, next door neighbor Tara is on YouTube. Twitch and DF Dubs in Dallas. Kathy's in California on Facebook. Hi, Kathy. Brett's in Oregon on Twitch. Bill Edwards, Salinas, Ecuador. Hey, Bill. Merry Christmas. So yeah, Twitch video on here. Margaret. Hey, Margaret. You like my hat? I got this hat, not this year when I went to Ecuador, Australia. I have been to Ecuador, but not this year. This year I went to Australia, but I got this hat last year when I went to Australia. And I was looking for a kangaroo hat this trip, but I could not find one. Um, Notes, are you watching in Australia? Oh, wait, Notes might be in school. Notes might have. No, he doesn't start school yet. So Notes might be watching. Hey, Notes. All right, didn't mean to cough in your ear. Um, Defcon Clark, Squall Hat, Squall Hat. Jabsy too. Hey, it's on Twitch. Kevin's coming up. I got some Kevin. The music heals. Kevin came down and shot my birthday party, my 60th birthday show, double show, and he got some great footage. He sent me two things today. And is Stephen on here? Stephen and Kat, I think I saw you on here. Hey, Benny. Maysim, hello. Yeah, Stephen's on here. Stephen and Kat. And hey, Denise. And in Wyoming. Remco in Australia. Drop Air. Yep. Lady Schroeder. It's a koala hat. Yep. On my head. Hey, Cheryl. Holly Ray. Holly Ray just had a birthday. All right, let me get. All right, so I was talking about Kevin. Kevin came and shot. Oh, Stephen, I hope you don't get sick. I've been sick. I've been in bed for the last 3 days, 4 days. Yeah, I didn't move the first couple of days. Hi, Lisa. Lisa Marie. Yeah, Stephen, I hope you feel it. But check this out, Stephen. Cash is in this. You're in this as well. Funky Man. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Hi, Pam. I think I saw Pam Perez is on. Love the hat, and I saw Pam Pouncey on as well. Hey, my mom is on. Aunt Thelma's watching. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Curtis watching from Tacoma, Washington. All right, so I have two short videos to play you. This is the B-roll, Kevin called it, from the birthday party, and it's really cool. It's really cool. You could show, there was so much love. So many people came out, and I really appreciate that. And Stephen Famillo came and played one of his pieces, and got to jam with us a bit. And this is not a year recap. I'm going to do that. I'm trying to edit that now and get that out for Tuesday, because Tuesday Night Live will be the last show, the electric show, and the last show of the year. But here is the B-roll, and it's pretty cool.
You can't have my guitar strap because it'll be under his chin.
No, because you're going to Homeland Security. He's now just running the eastern seaboard of the Coast
Little
Guard.
geysers can be scary. I'm just going to tell you right now.
I do not.
Just take your iPhone.
Yeah. There you go. Instant headlamp. Oh, there's a good Shark Tank invention.
Yeah, really.
Little headband to mount your phone on. You don't have to replacing those head things that go out because they turn out really fast.
See that?
I don't share.
Hey, that's my donut.
Hey, come in.
That's the chocolate frosted one, old fashioned?
That's true.
What did she get you? What did you want?
Same thing, chocolate.
I thought you got the donut. Yeah, you did.
I did. Oh, make here.
Away from the center.
There's this one. I'll show you.
Go to 8th Street, 8th and 9th. Between 8th and 9th.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
street. Okay.
Oh.
Is it detective?
That's what it is. How much you like Mike Tyson put through the cone?
I just want other people involved here.
You don't need to go down there. Only one is that.
Everybody else.
I don't need to do that. You don't?
That's what I was saying.
No.
Grab the XLR out the back of that.
So we're all friends and family here, so you're gonna smell each other. I wanna ask you to please silence all of your devices, watches, earrings, anything that might make a beep. We are live streaming this birthday extravaganza. Mr. Mitchell is such a gem. I know that he's got a lot of friends here tonight, and some people that have got on planes, trains, and automobiles to be here. We're gonna have a lot of special guests sitting in tonight. So you are all invited to play musical chairs. We have a packed house.
What kind of energy are you guys feeling now? If you
Phenomenal.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
to
Larry. We love you.
We're so happy to be here. Absolutely happy.
I'm feeling inspired because he's told me so many times to go and finish those songs we were working on, and I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna do it.
A little pop quiz. How do you feel after the energy of the show so far?
Oh, amazing. Really amazing, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, is that the pop quiz? Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Larry.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. I really enjoyed all of the guests up there too. I love that Larry shares the stage. Yeah, I couldn't help but sing along. Great energy. Marvelous. Everything's been amazing.
Always awesome, as always.
Fantastic.
Fun.
It's hard here. I have to bring my toes. So we just Yeah. Thank you, Kevin. I actually watched most of it. I didn't watch all of it, so it was good to catch the last end of it. Yeah, Stephen, you rocked. Definitely rocked. DEFCON Clark, thank you. Yeah, DEFCON Clark was there. Stephen and Kat. Kevin, of course. Katie Martin. Ronnie Lee came out and played. Jeff and Charlie from Seattle came out and played. Rosie was there, saw the merch, and got on stage and sang a little bit with Ronnie Lee, and Randy Driscoll came, and Phyllis was there. Cetra sang on Friday night. Let's see who else was there that was in the video. I saw Brett Clark and Carol Clark were there. Excuse me. I get all kinds of weird sounds coming out right now. Oh, the background's Unforgotten from night 2. Cool. I have a video of Temporary Thing from the night 2. Excuse me, as well. Yeah. I might have to wrap this up, but it was a beautiful night. Beautiful night. Lots of beautiful people came out and hung out and played and sang along, because we did do it with Ronnie. Got us all singing along, doing Sweet Dreams, and that was rocking. That was the end of the night, and Cooper Carter came and jammed, and we had a great time. I think Kat was there, Katrina. Jeannie Thompson was there. Jeannie just asked, is it posted somewhere? This is the first time anybody's seen it other than Kevin and myself, I believe. So I'll probably post it separately if Kevin's finished. I'm not sure if Kevin sent that to me just to play for tonight, or if it's done. Which looks done to me, but with artists, you never assume anything's done until they say it's done. Brad, I don't understand. Every time you see Ronnie Lee, you say "Music Pixie" in my head, in my lowest voice. I don't know. Oh, Kevin says it's all good, so I'll post that today separately, but it'll stay up in this video as well. Thank you, Debbie. And John and Susan Francis has done a lot of great photos for me last few years, probably 4 years now or more. They came. John got up and jammed a bit as well. What else? Oh, Pam was there. Opalika Pam was there. And she hosted some of the people that played. She hosted my friends. She hosted Jeff Eason, who played bass, and then Sharon Mark at her Airbnb. She has a lovely Airbnb, really cool Airbnb in downtown Opelika. And you guys saw they had the snow Opelika happening at the same time. They had the lighting of the Christmas tree and the parade. So I'm glad that Kevin got out and shot some of that, because I didn't leave it. I didn't leave. I was supposed to be doing a video with Cooper, but we were late doing sound check, so we didn't get the video done until after. I got a cough. I got to be ready to hit the button. All right. So first record came out in 1990. I'm going to keep the story short. I'm just going to summarize a little bit. First record came out in 1990. New York City, Mr. Rock and Roll. I got a full-length zebra coat on, leather hat, leather pants. Played the Joan Rivers show. She stared at me like, "What are you doing?" Played a song called "A Seduction." in front of an retirement village in front of the stage there. Yeah, that's all there is. This is Temporary Thing. All right. I had to. I felt the coughing fit coming on, so I quickly hit the video. That was a temporary thing from the second night of my birthday and show, and Kevin did that video. Laura, hey Laura. I'm not sure if you just came in and saw that, but the video before is the B-roll of the birthday party shows. That was a teaser video from the Saturday night, the second show. Zek 606, thank you. So you guys talking about Just Bass Sound. So the cool thing about Just Bass Sound is that it is 95% in his hands, and I can say that honestly because I didn't want Jeff to have to fly with a bass because he was only came in to do my show, and then he was on to visit family in Oklahoma City, and he only needed a bass for my show. And then Scott Robbins, who played bass, only needed a bass for my show. And with my past travels with instruments on planes this year and this time of year, it's crazy flying with instruments this time of year. So I sold some stuff and I bought a bass. And that bass came from Nashville. And Defcon Clark was really great and nice and went and picked it up on his way down from Nashville because he drove 5 hours or more to come to the shows on Friday and Saturday. And he stopped and picked up the bass for me. And Jeff saw it for the first time, just like Scott did and I did in person. I guess Jeff saw it maybe 2 hours before the first show on Friday night. And he brought his pedal board, which was the Tech 21 pedal, and maybe one other thing. And I know he's going direct, but they had an Ampeg on stage on Saturday. And Friday was I have a little 112 Ampeg amp. That's very low volume. So he's using that. And that's just Jeff. That's the way he plays. It's in his hands. He's great. And so, you can get, and actually I think Scott, the action was high, so Scott lowered the action right before the show on Friday. But that shows you, thank you, Mesa Guitar Guy. Laura May, I got some hot water with lemon, a lemon slice, and honey. And the honey's been great. That's been great. Shout out to Michael for suggesting that the last couple of days, and Cetra, who made it possible for me to get some honey, some extra honey, raw honey. Thank you. Let's see. Bonnie Troy, that was Jeff Eason from Seattle, Washington, playing bass. And Twitch and DF Dub was there too. She came out to the party. And Twitch and DF Dub brought some friends from Dallas that flew in for Saturday, just for Saturday. That was pretty wild. Please tell them I said hello and thank you. I'm just looking over the comments here. Oh, thank you, Defcon Clark. So I have a 4-string. I actually have 2 4-strings in the house here in the studio, but Tunnel requires a 5-string, and Political Rain requires a 5-string. There's a couple of the songs that require a 5-string, and I think Scott only plays 5-string. So I did not have a 5-string. I was looking. I was looking to borrow one, and everybody I knew that was here close by was using it. And Bonnie, I do have throat coat tea. I am really digging the honey and the lemon, and it's been helping too. I'll try the throat coat tea as well. So that bass came up at a really good price, but and it's my style. Jeff actually made a comment. It's got a wooden walnut pick guard. It's a Fender, made in Mexico, Fender 5-string bass from the 90s. I think it's from the 90s. But it's really cool. And I didn't want to buy something and then have to. I didn't want to sell something, buy something, and then have to turn around and sell that thing the next week. And so I needed a 5-string for the studio because I was borrowed one when I was using a 5-string for a real bass on recordings and stuff. So now, hey Mark, yeah Mark, hey Mark, Mark Bond is on, and he played bass on Escape, and we toured a lot. Mark's been playing guitar lately and ripping it up, but he played bass. We did a lot of traveling. He bought a 5-string. The 5-string that got stolen in Minnesota, and then they found it the next day. They found it like a couple days later, and sent it to you. In Hibbing, Minnesota, wasn't it? Was that the 5-string? Was it a white 5-string? Or my brain is gone. You know, Stephen, I'm going to sound old for a second, but there's a lot of cool basses. Unless you're the kind of bassist that's doing a lot of like tapping and playing more of that fusiony lead bass kind of stuff, just get a Fender jazz bass or a P bass. They sound great on record recordings. There's a reason. They sound great. If you're doing fancy bass stuff, that's great. There's so many other basses. That's probably not what you want. But I don't know if you can go wrong with a P bass or jazz bass. I tell you what, Austin Solomon was a bass player for me a few years ago. Great bass player, and he had a couple of fancy basses. Forgot what they are, but they were really cool and they sounded great. And he can do that thing. He can do both. He can play the solid foundation stuff, but he can also rip and do stuff. And we were hanging out at a music store, and he picked up a $200 used Fender Squier bass. I think it was a P bass or a jazz bass. Maybe it was a jazz bass. And me and the bass player just turned around and go, "Oh, that sounds great." And he goes, "Yeah, I know," or something like that. And he played it more and more and more, and we goaded him to play to getting it. It was $200, and he played that bass the most on the tour until the electronics just died completely. And we were in Dunedin, Florida, at the Dunedin Brewery, and we at soundcheck, his bass just died. And this guy that was eating there happened to go, "Oh, I have a bass I can lend you," and came back and brought this amazing bass that was like a J bass or a P bass. I don't remember which one. And Austin loved it, and the guy loved Austin's playing, and so he made him a bass. He custom made Austin. The guy happens to build basses, but it was based off the Fender thing. Oh, Mark, the white 5-string was the replacement. You got that other bass back, right? Didn't they send you? Yeah. The Geo is nice, but did it have that sound? Is the key thing. I actually love short scale basses like a Mustang bass, but there's something about the sound of a J bass or a P bass. Brett, you can't nod head yes any harder over what? About the J bass or the P bass? Mark, you got it back. Awesome. Steven, is just for the studio. I have a 90s jazz bass that I've used on so many recordings here. And I've only taken it out of the house once, and that was because I went to go see a really great local singer-songwriter, guitar player here, and a great guitar player. And his bass player was stuck in traffic, and I watched him play a whole set with a drummer, and he couldn't take any solos really and stuff like that. As I went up to him and said, "Do you want me to go home and get my bass?" He goes, "Oh, that'd be great." And I went and got my bass and a pedal, and I cranked the compression, because I could play bass for a while, but a whole set in my arm, so it feels like it's starting to explode. Steven, look for a made in Mexico jazz or P bass used. They're great, and because I think the difference between the new ones and the used ones is that I think you're going to eventually end up replacing electronics. I keep saying that with this one. My 90s four string had some electronic issues, and it's been worked on twice, and I just need to just replace all electronics in it and stuff like that. That's what it goes. But it's a 90s P bass. I mean jazz bass. Everything else about it just works, and the money you save, the money you save, just get a used one. If you can, you'll find a used one at a really good price, I think. Bonnie, that's right, Bonnie, you're a bass player. I always think of you as a singer-songwriter because your voice is so powerful. I forgot you play bass in a lot of bands. Yeah, they're big. They're big. I like like a Mustang bass, but it doesn't have that same growl, that Fender sound. Oh, Steven, that's right. You can solder, so you could fix it. Music bands are nice. They're definitely nice. So Brett, you got a made in Mexico P bass, brand new, 4 years ago for $650. So I think that you can get it for $350, $400. I got my a four string, maybe I think $400, maybe. I've seen them low. I've definitely seen them low. And mind you, I got this five string just by looking at pictures in line, and the action was high. And the guy did say he hadn't played it in a while, so he hadn't adjusted it. And Defcon Clark, there was no case, right? So, yeah, there was no case with it, so it probably just been sitting out. But the action's all set. Scott Robbins, who owns G Bratz Guitars and works and works on guitars. He worked on it for like a few minutes, and it played great. And Steven, you played a Rickenbacker. Rickenbacker sounds great too. It has a very distinct sound. So, again, if you're looking for a cool supporting role bass line, bass sound, that a jazz bass or a P bass works right. Yeah, Defcon Clark says it was hanging on the wall for a long time. That's probably why the action was high. Yeah, I think it works. Stephen, I can go over. We can go over my little bass trick technique stuff for production. But yeah, I am. I think I'm at the end here. I don't think I can talk this much. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a wonderful, wonderful year. It's been a wonderful. It happened on a Sunday. Got one more for this year, and that's on Tuesday night for Tuesday Night Live, the Electric Show, and it's also Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. It's also New Year's Eve. So last couple of years, I've done some sort of New Year's Eve show, and I'm gonna try. It's a little late, but I'm gonna try and put that together. Some sort of New Year's Eve show. Yeah, this is the best I've felt in days, so I feel good. I'm tired now, and it's the first time up. Really, I was up for a little bit yesterday, and moved around. I even came in the studio yesterday for a little bit, but today is the first day of like just really being in the studio and doing stuff, and I'm a little tired. Thank you, Bonnie, on YouTube. Bonnie, so I'll be in Fort Walton Beach. That's well, it goes from Panama City Beach to, I think, right up near Destin. In fact, I think I'm staying. They have me in a hotel. I actually don't know, but it might be right by, because last year was right by. Last 2 years it was right by, right before you get into Destin. I think it was Destin. I don't know. I'll let you know. But it's something you should check out, Bonnie. I think you'd really enjoy it. So again, the recap is July 16th through 20th is the 30A Songwriters Festival. Can you tell I'm tired? 30A Songwriters Festival, and then right after that is Ronnie Lee's. I'll go be in California. Bonnie, when I say the 30A Songwriters Festival is 19 miles long, so there's venues in Fort Walton Beach, Panama City Beach, right before you get to that bridge, all the way. It's just, yes, there's part AJ's, but it's got to be in like 40 venues, 30, 40 different venues, maybe less. If you look it up, 30A Songwriters Festival, and there's a map on there and stuff like that. My friend Cooper's in closing night jam is at AJ's on that Sunday. I'm playing with Katie on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And Monday, I think we play. I can't think. My brain is gone. Yeah. All right. So the January 23rd, I think it is, or 22nd. 22nd is at Ronnie Lee's Rooftop Jam. And, but Bonnie, I don't have the schedule yet. I don't know where I'm playing. I know I'm playing what days. But I'll let you know as soon as they post them and stuff like that. Or they might have posted it by now. I'm not sure. But there's a ton of venues. Yeah, they turn things into venues that aren't normally venues too, because it's songwriters, acoustic, almost all acoustic. So Ronnie Lee's Rooftop Jam on the 22nd, the day before NAMM starts, and then NAMM is the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That Saturday night, I am playing with Jeff and Charlie, the trio you saw in the video earlier. This will be our 12th year playing at the Marriott lobby, and we've had thousands of people in the lobby when we played. I have had some great guests. It's been absolutely amazing. And then there's more shows. There's a show on that Sunday after NAMM with Bridget Purdy in Costa Mesa. Cheryl Lestrade, Costa Mesa on the 26th. And that's at it's early too. It might be 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I can't remember. And then I'm playing Sitting with our friend Thomas Claxton on Thursday the 30th at the Mint in LA with Carmine Rojas, Eddie Martinez, and Jonathan Mover. And if you're not sure who those guys are, you could Google all of those guys and spend hours looking at their Google results. Those are some bad dudes. Yep. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say thank you very much to you guys. When I gave all my love and I'm gone home, they'll say I was here. And I'll put a little dent in fear, and I made someone smile. Hope I made you guys smile tonight. I'll see you guys on Tuesday night. Thank you so much. And stay safe, healthy, and happy.